Hello, I'm Nick Wiley. Today's Tuesday, May 2nd, 2023. Here are your latest church militant headlines. A U.S. Archbishop is blasting the so-called transgender movement and calling on Catholics to walk with those who suffer because of it. On Sunday, Oklahoma City's Archbishop Paul Coakley released a text titled, "On the Unity of Body and Soul, Upholding Catholic Teaching Against Gender Dysphoria." Coakley boldly proclaimed, "The movement is, simply put, an evil infecting our world in this time and place, and it must be rejected completely, even as we love unconditionally those bound in its snares." Abortuaries in Indiana must continue to bury or cremate the remains of babies they kill after the U.S. Supreme Court today declined to hear a lawsuit. In 2022, the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals ruled in favor of the Indiana law, causing the case to come before the Supreme Court. The president of Indiana Right to Life commented, quote, "We are hopeful today's Supreme Court ruling is the end of the road for stonewalling challenges from Indiana abortion businesses." Florida GOP Governor Ron DeSantis signed legislation yesterday making child rape a capital offense, that is, eligible for the death penalty. At the signing, the Catholic governor pledged that Florida would stand for the protection of children, reinforcing his law and order record. DeSantis said, "We think the worst of the worst crime deserves the worst of the worst punishment." A new study is reporting marriages between people who have practiced abstinence are much more likely to succeed. A recent report by the Wheatley Institute at BYU titled "The Myth of Sexual Experience" reveals how important chastity can be to marriage. According to the study, sexually inexperienced individuals who have only had sex with their spouse are 3 times more likely to have a highly stable marriage than sexually experienced individuals. Thousands of Irish pro-lifers marched the streets of Dublin yesterday, urging the government once again to protect unborn babies. Ireland passed abortion on demand legislation 5 years ago, but is now pushing to eliminate medical professionals' right to refuse to abort babies, as well as a 3-day discerning period for expectant mothers. One of Ireland's pro-life leaders said at the march, "The decision to end the life of a child is a massive decision. It's an irreversible decision, and women and mothers shall be given time to consider it." I'm Nick Wiley. Those are your church militant headlines. Please watch the Vortex today, where Michael talks about safety for children. God bless you.